I don't know much about Raiden in general. By the looks of it, she does have a somewhat kind personality. So I ended up checking her out, which I was like completely surprised due to how insane her past was. Raiden is like the perfect example of don't judge a book by its cover. But before I explain more and lead this into a 10-minute rambling, I think I should generally explain who Raiden is, her playstyle, and of course her design. So about Raiden, she originated from Ursus, had a normal life attending in like an all girl high school, and graduated from university in which she put all of her points into studying neuroscience. Combining this new knowledge with her dark arts techniques, she was able to develop the ability to read people's minds. Of course, Ursus put this into good use and turned her into some sort of like a lie detector, with of course a decent paycheck in her name. So, in terms of her lifestyle, she actually ended up actually having like a decently good lifestyle in my opinion. But since she developed the ability to be able to read people's mind, she was actually able to also develop sympathy for all the victims she has punished because she is kind of like the decider of your own life. Because when it comes to Ursus, Ursus didn't have like the greatest reputation when it comes to treating their guests, especially intruders or people who has done wrongdoings. They don't treat them kindly, and because she had the ability to be able to read people's minds, she basically ended up seeing like what will happen to these people, and I'm guessing she ended up feeling sympathy for these people. And because of this causes her to basically run away from Ursus and ended up joining Babel, which generally became Rhode Island after some time. So, in other words, she was actually technically here before Rhode Islands technically became Rhode Islands, which was generally interesting to me. In terms of like character design, it has a lot of similar design to Rhode Island's typical uniform design, which generally makes sense since she was technically here before Rhode Islands became even a thing. In terms of her clothing design, she has like a short skirt. I don't know if those are I don't know if that is a skirt or a short, but yeah. She has like a medium-sized jacket, a military vest, a lightning plug as her tail, which is generally interesting, and an extra like two arms, which I do not know if these are basically real or not. Now for her playstyle, I have never played her. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have never played Raiden before, so I don't think I can give you an accurate presentation on how I feel about her. And her kit is like I would say is very very similar to like Magellan. She is like she falls into the summoner, which I find this class very very complex. So and you combine this with like no knowledge of me playing her, I don't think I can perfectly explain her playstyle or how she works. I'm very sorry. All I know is she's a summoner and she can basically solo stages through the use of her own abilities. That's the only thing I can tell about, I guess, her kit. And I think that's all I have to say for like Raiden in general. I'm very sorry that I could not give her like a accurate presentation as a unit. If you want to see me talk nonstop and break my voice box, then please do go ahead and subscribe. And I guess that's all I have to say for this video. So bye, or I guess bye bye. You know what? I'm just gonna say bye.